Hello and welcome to this course on mobile application automation testing using Katalon Studio. Katalon Studio do provide mobile automation testing framework for both Android and iOS devices. For this, we can use Windows or iOS based machines, and for Windows based machine it only supports for Android devices. However, Mac OS does support both Android and iPhones. In this chapter, we will first see the installation steps required on a Windows machine. The system requirements are: we need a OS that should be Windows 7 or above, supported for either 32 or 64 bit. RAM recommended is 8 GB, JDK 1.8 or above. Additionally, we would need local administrator access rights for installation of Node.js, NPM or APM packages that is required for mobile automation testing using Katalon Studio. Additionally, we would need USB drive or CD drive read-write access. We would also need a USB driver for the mobile device model that we will use, and the device should be Android version 5.0 or above. Please take note, local administrator access rights and the USB or CD drive read-write access is only required if your machine is managed by administrator. If you are using your own machine, your own personal machine, these two local administrator access rights and the USB and CD read-write access will not be required. Let us now see what are the things that we need to download and set up before we can use Katalon Studio for mobile automation testing. The first application that we need to install on our local machine is the Node.js. Other things that would be required is APM. So APM is a framework for mobile automation testing. And there are a few other settings that we will see for what we can do on the mobile devices so that it can do a handshake with the connected machine or the laptop. Okay, so first we need to go to this particular URL and we'll try to download and install the Node.js. So here is this site, this particular link. You can go over here and it has the Node.js supported for Windows, Mac, and for Linux based machines as well. So because our machine is Windows, so in this chapter we'll try to download the Node.js installer for Windows machine. So just click on it. You can either select the options from here, but the moment you configure these things, it will auto calculate on what is the bit size of your computer and whatnot. So probably you can just download from here. In fact, in here you can see this is directly supported for 64 bit. So because my machine is 64 bit, so I will just try to download it. So click on it. The package installer MSI package would be downloaded. So go to the folder and double click on the Node.js package over here. Okay, it is trying to compute some space. So together with Node.js, there would be another package that would be installed, that is npm. That is basically npm is a package manager that comes bundled together with Node.js. So if we have successfully installed Node.js, then probably we are not required to download the npm as well. So let it compute the required system space, and then we'll continue with the rest of the process. Okay, so once you get this message that it is ready to install, you can click on next, accept the license agreement, click on next, and you can define a path, but I'm going to download at this particular location. And also please make sure, if you are installing on C drive or any other drive, please make sure that you have read-write access on that particular drive. Okay, so click on next and then click on add to path. After clicking on add to path, click on next, and the moment you click on next, it will start installing already. So let us click on it. Okay, automatically install necessary tools. Okay, you can select it and click on next, and then click on install. Once the node.js is installed, so we can verify whether it is installed properly or not by using some of the commands that has been shown over here. So node minus v or node minus minus version will give you an output that would basically a version number of the node that has been installed if the node has been installed successfully. Same thing, we will verify the npm command, the npm version, because the moment we install node, npm would be automatically installed as well. So after node is installed successfully, we will try to run these two commands. And then there is the third and fourth command, which is where node. So if you type this command in the command prompt, it will basically give you the path of the install, the directory of where the node and npm is installed. So difference between where and which is, on Windows we have to use the where command, and on Mac OS we have to use the which command to get the path of that particular the node and the npm that has been installed. So okay, so because the file is quite big and I have already installed on my machine, so it is trying to remove any previous versions. So if I just click on cancel, because I already have it, are you sure you want to cancel? I will say yes. So for you, you just need to continue with the whole installation process unless it is finished or successful. So to verify if the node is on your machine or not, so what you can do is you can open a command prompt and type node minus v. If node is successfully installed, then it will give the version number. Yes, the version of the node.js that I'm using or that is installed on my machine is 10.16.0. And for npm, like what I said, once you have installed node successfully, npm will automatically get installed. So you can always say npm minus v, and it will give you the version of the npm that should have been installed with the node.js bundle together. Okay, so the npm on my machine is 6.9.0, and if you want to see the path of this node and npm, so basically we have to type this command where node. So my node is installed in C program files node.js. So if we go C program files node.js, we can see, yes, node.js is over here, and inside that we can see the node.js has been installed, the whole application, and npm would be under the node modules npm, and this is the entire installation for npm. Okay. Okay, the next step is that we have to install apm. This is a framework required for mobile application automation testing. So apm is another framework by which you can do the mobile automation testing. So because Katalon is made, the background engine of Katalon is apm and selenium. So for mobile automation testing, Katalon makes use of apm. So we have to install apm as well. So for installing apm, the commands are given over here. So like what I said earlier, npm is a package manager that comes bundled together with node.js, and using this package manager you can install a lot of other utilities and the application. So we are going to install apm from the npm package itself. So the command that we can use to install apm on our machine on the command prompt would be apm install minus g apm. So minus g is an option that is for global installation, and apm at the rate and some version number. So this will download any specific version. So if you are not providing at the rate, then it will try to download the latest version, and if you want to downgrade your version or install any other versions, then we have to use at the rate and the name of the version number together with this command. So we will quickly go to command prompt and we'll try to install an apm on our machine. So the command would be apm install minus d apm. As of now, I don't want to install any specific version but the latest version, so I should be just okay with this, and I will hit enter. So because this apm package is also going to be quite heavy, Okay, so basically what it has done, because I already have the npm, so it has basically tried to upgrade or look for the latest update, but the latest update and the version that is installed on my machine is same. That's why it didn't proceed. But in your case, once you are trying to do the installation for the first time, it might take to 5 to 10 minutes, depending upon the speed of your network. Okay, so the apm, that version that we are going to use or that is installed on our machine is 1.2.1. so we can also verify the version via using this command apm -v, and it will give us the same version number, that is 1.21.0. Okay, so yes, we got the same version number 1.21.0. so if you type where apm, it will give you the path. So this is the path where my apm is installed. We need to know this path because this path is our next step that we need to set up in Katalon, so that Katalon can do a handshake with the connected mobile device. So going back here, the another option is that, okay, so connect to Catalan Studio and we have to provide the directory of the apm. So this is nothing but this particular directory. So until here, this path we have to provide in Catalan so that it will utilize during runtime. And if for mobile automation testing, during the recording of the script, there would be a device view that would come in Katalon that we will see very soon. But for the execution, Katalon doesn't provide the device view. But for that, we can always mirror our connected device using an application called as Visor. So just go to Google and try to download Visor. And this Visor is supported for both Android and iOS machines. Yeah. So because I already have it, so what I will do is I will just open it. And so this is my connected device. If I try to, yeah, okay, so this is my connected device, so that will be of very much use when we have to run our test case in Catalan, so that the end users can also see what is happening on the screen. Okay, let us try to go and understand the third step, that is set up mobile device. So basically we have to go to, if we go to settings from here, okay, let me show the visor. Yeah, okay, so if we go from here, from the settings at the top, click over there and go down. And initially what will happen is, okay, let me, because I already have enabled it, let me switch it off so that I can show you from the very beginning. Okay, so okay, let me try to connect my device again so that we can see visor over here. Okay, so that has gone. So basically what we need to do is, let me enable it first, then I will show you how to do it. Okay, my device is getting ready. Let me quickly go to developer option. Okay, let me try to relaunch visor. Okay, let me pause for a while. Okay, so my device is connected back. So basically for enabling the developer option, you have to go to the settings from the top right corner and go to about phone here, and then go to software information, and then click on the build number, which is this one, 7 times to enable the developer option. So if you see, if I'm trying to click, it says that no need, developer mode has already been enabled. So in your case it might not be enabled, so for that you need to go to about phone and then go to build number and tap on that 7 times, then the developer option would be enabled. So to check the developer option and the necessary settings, go back and then again go back, and then at the bottom you will see the developer option has been enabled for you. Okay, so tap on that developer option, and there is one more setting that we need to do, is to go and click or enable the USB debugging option, which is this one. Yeah, so once you click on this one, then you can mirror your device on your particular machine. So going back, this is how the necessary steps should be. So we have installed node, npm and apm as well, and then we have verified the steps as well, and then subsequently we need to enable the developer options or the developer tools on our Android device by tapping 7 times on the build number under the about device. Okay, and then the last step that is left out is to pass the path of the APM directory into Katalon Studio, which is this one. So I will just copy it and I will show you in Katalon Studio where are we supposed to put it. Okay. On top of that, if you are watching this series for the first time, then there are other necessary steps that are required for installation of the Katalon, which is covered under the first series for automation testing using for web application using Katalon Studio. So these are the things that you need to set up for download, and before that you need to sign up, and there are a few informations about the versions. Version 7.3 and above are enterprise versions, and the older versions are not the enterprise versions. And then you can go to the online documentation for checking out for any issues or anything that we require on Katalon. So we'll go to the tool itself directly. Okay, so once into the Katalon Studio, you have to pass the APM directory, and that can be seen from, if you go to Windows. If you're on Windows machine, then this particular Windows option would be there, and then go to Katalon Studio Preferences, and then from there go to the last option, that is Katalon. This is the UI that you will see and on the version 7.2.1. If you are using latest one, it might be some more additions, but technically it should be under the Katalon, and then go to mobile, and this is the path that we just saw from here that should be passed to the Katalon Studio. Okay, inside the app data, roaming, npm, under that node modules, and under apm, right? So because latest one is installed at this path, that's why you need to pass this path, or because earlier I have installed under a separate directory, that's why the path is coming like this. So basically you have to give the path of the apm of the apm directory. So for example, if we just copy this thing and see how does it look like. So basically these files would be there. We don't have to worry about what these are, but these are very important files. Okay, so with this we are completely ready and done with the installation and the setup process for both for the Android device on the Windows machine. In the next chapter we will see how we can do the same setup on Mac OS for both Android and the iOS device. See you in the next chapter. Thank you.